introducing Brennan Richard Jarrett on the bottom. And up there on top is Peyton David Jarrett.
You got the names right.
This is February 27th, the day after they were born.
It hasn't been 24 hours yet.
It's been a little less than 24 hours.
23 hours maybe.
We're at Sierra Nevada Memorial Hospital. They were born at
7:55 p.m.
7:54 and 7:55 p.m. on February 27th, 2007.
26th. February 26th.
26th. That's right.
Yes.
The doctor told us it was an even day. He wanted them born on an even day. And they were.
That was a Monday.
Yeah. And it's snowing outside.
They were supposed to be born yesterday at
She has a window view. There's
12:45.
Yes, we had a fun day yesterday. They're scheduled to be born at 12:45 p.m. About half an hour before we're getting in the car, we got a call from the hospital saying they were without power and that the delivery was canceled. So after a while we tried to call the doctor.
And they were out of power.
And so we couldn't reach them. And I was working, so I went over to the doctor's office to see what was going on and when things would start happening. Look at those guys.
The Dr. Guard had been on the phone with the hospital all morning.
Well, our doctor was in Arizona in the
Yes.
morning, and he caught a flight
Yes.
into Sacramento, and at 12:30 p.m. he still hadn't arrived in Grass Valley, but he was working the phones, telling people that these guys had to be born yesterday. It wasn't an elective surgery, that they were coming. And so they had
Yeah, there was one other woman who did my paperwork yesterday before the surgery, the one in charge, and she got between the doctors and said, this has to happen today. So I had two people rallying for me.
So the hospital got their power back on and told us that the birth would be at around 6.
Oh, right, 6, yes.
6 o'clock. Well, the power went out again, and they changed it to 8 o'clock.
Plus, Kevin had eaten lunch, so...
Oh, yeah. So you're not supposed to eat before surgery, and when they canceled the surgery, Catherine went ahead at 8. And so when we found out they were going to do it, it just complicated things, because we had to wait a certain amount of time before they could do the surgery. And so they finally told us 8 o'clock. But it was supposed to snow.
So we left early.
So we left the house early because we wanted to beat the snowstorm.
Like an hour, then we get here an hour and a half early or something.
And it was 2 hours early. When we got here, they said they just tried to call us to tell us to come in because they want to get it done.
Because this big snowstorm
Earlier.
was supposed to come last night and it never did.
And so the snowstorm didn't come. It waited until
It's
today.
now, yeah.
Look at that face. And things went pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
And it was funny, when they were born, the doctors all thought one was a big baby compared to the other one. They said, well, this guy's much bigger. That'd be Brennan. They said he was much bigger. And so after they were born, they took him to the nursery, and Daddy got to follow along and watch him clean him and weigh him and do all that stuff. And they put Brennan on the scale, and he weighed in at 6 pounds 15 ounces. Just a tad under 7 pounds. And he was 20 inches long. And so then they put the smaller baby on the scale. That's you, Peyton. And he weighed in at exactly the same weight, 6 pounds 15 ounces.
See, I told them they had to name the longer one Brennan, so they want to make sure that they get the bigger one.
So the smaller guy was actually the same weight, but when they did the weight in grams, Peyton actually weighed 9 grams more.
Oh.
But Peyton is a ½ inch shorter, 19.5 inches. So they both have something to brag about.
I knew he felt heavier.
Brennan, you're a ½ inch taller than your brother. And Peyton, you weigh 9 grams more than your brother.
And you're a minute older.
Brennan's a minute older.
And they played Dancing Queen. during the birth.
During the birth.
Yeah. For what?
So I guess that's your song. Not a very masculine song.
Dr. Rutherford was the other doctor.
And
It's his favorite song.
Catherine's doctor was Dr. Goddard. Look how peaceful you guys are.
So all they do now is really sleep and spit up a lot. And that's it.
And Peyton's he can nurse. He's very good. He took on to that this morning right away.
Yeah.
Although he probably ate too much.
I was very proud of him.
Because he was spitting a lot up later. I guess Brennan hasn't had a chance to try today. And I don't want to wake him up right now to have him try.
We'll be up all night instead.
Because you look so peaceful.
Well, normally they're making little squeaky noises, so we'll film again when they make the little squeakies. They squeak back and forth. It's really cute.
Yeah. And how's Mom doing today?
I'm fine.
How much weight did you lose yesterday?
No, it was like 14 pounds of baby, plus approximately 20 pounds of fluid. They probably each had 10 pounds in their own thing. And 10 pounds of, yucky word, placenta. So, a lot.
Well, 44 pounds.
44 pounds approximately.
Well, that's just a guesstimate by the doctor. He was telling me after the surgery that my wife just lost 44 pounds.
Easiest weight loss ever. Yeah, they did a great job on the surgery. It's a very loving environment, very happy environment. Got the music really loud going, and I was very grateful. And Aaron's great.
Yeah, and Mommy did great too.
He had to do yucky stuff, and he was there for me the whole time.
They look quite a bit different on camera. Look, Peyton, your face is closer together. Your features are closer together.
Peyton doesn't. His bottom lip. Is he sucking on it? He like never has a bottom lip.
The blanket's there.
He like sucks it under. It's funny. And Brennan has kind of a double chin.
Yes, you're much bigger than our last babies we had.
And they don't have much eyelashes like our other ones, like Aiden and Riley did. So I think they have Mommy's eyelashes and Mommy's eyebrows because they're kind of invisible.
Hey, there's everyone. Hello.
Hello.
So peaceful.